On the All Request Show, you listen to Bob O'Brien, Teddy Smith, the whole crew on WPAT. We're streaming on AM930WPAT.com. We're on Twitter, we're everywhere. And thank you so much for being with us today. It's just a pleasure to be here at the Meadowlands Sheraton. And how you been? You look great.
Good. I've had a great weekend so far, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the day and tomorrow.
I couldn't wait to get here today. I'm just looking at this, and everybody in this room knows I am just a fan of vinyl. And as J.Petrecca says, it's doing everybody, and Eddie and Jeff, this is only limited. How many printed? The Bluebell?
500 copies ever, full stop.
Incredible. And blue, and
yeah.
I gotta be honest with you, being in the business for 44 years, I've never seen a blue record. Most of the records, as we know, are red.
Yeah.
Some of the Elvis Presley's there, and I know Frank Jekyll's in the building, a lot of people perform, and had your father on for our Christmas special, and it was just incredible. I don't know if you know that you can't believe the magnitude of radio, of how many millions of people are tuned in and listening to us right now.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me.
And Pleasant Valley Sunday, Stuart, anybody that listens to the program, Teddy and I, there's not a show that doesn't go by that somebody requests your father's, the Monkees
That's
music.
amazing.
And as long as I'm going to be here, I'm going to certainly be playing it. I just love this. Did you have everything to do with creativity and everything?
Yeah, I did. That's obviously I'm a girl, so one of my first questions was how many colours can I get that in? I went for the blue.
I don't know if we're going to get a copy of this one, because I want to play this.
That's yours.
That's yours.
Oh, thank you. You
yeah,
can. Well, ladies and gentlemen, sitting here at the Sheraton, Bob O'Brien, Teddy Smith on WPAT, All Request Road, playing your favorite music of 1890 to the present. And as long as you're going to have us here, we're going to be here. And I got to play this, and I like the design. You had to come up with all this.
That is the label that we released on. We released on a little independent called Killing Moon. And they were sort of with us from the start, and they put it out for us very kindly, and it was great, yeah. And this is my friend Jessie Samara's photography, and that's just one of my favourite images, so I had to have it on the front.
That is just incredible. Now, how was it growing up? Because you've experienced so much, and everybody in this room has got the same hype and fun. I mean, we're the luckiest people. I know I'm the luckiest man alive to be doing what I'm doing right now, sitting here with you and playing the favorite music on the radios we do. I'm the last holdout, me and Teddy. Once we go, that's it. I'm not going anywhere.
Don't you go anywhere.
But how was it growing up? Because the enthusiasm, when did you first realize that you were so into a famous? So how much impact did you had on everybody, including myself?
It's funny, I was asked this question earlier, and to be honest with you, growing up, it was just normal for me. My life was, I didn't know anything else, there was nothing to compare it to. And I think one of the moments I really realised, whoa, that's my dad, this is crazy, was literally like 2 years ago when he played at the Royal Albert Hall, and I just was just like blown over. I just couldn't believe that. Like, that's just a huge achievement, and seeing him now is just really like mind-blowing and crazy, and just a beautiful experience.
And we were very lucky on the All Request program to have him with the Christmas special, and Jim booked him, and he was just incredible. He didn't know me from Adam. I'm going to pick up the phone. It was just like we knew each other for so many years.
Yeah.
I know he talked to Teddy off the air and on the air, and I believe, Jim, it's still on, right? On the YouTube, it's still very, very popular.
He was a talker. He talked the legs off a donkey.
I like that. I like that. And getting back to this, now is this available? Because we're certainly going to play it. Has it been released and everything?
Yeah, it was released last year, and you can get it online from Rough Trade Records, and you can also download it worldwide on iTunes. So anybody can get it wherever they are.
This is just incredible. Bluebell, Normal Heights, Cinderella, and all tracks written by Bluebell. And
yeah.
Incredible. And the vinyl's important. When you were doing it, did you run into any roadblocks per se? Because people still ask me, and I wouldn't do a show without vinyl, as everybody in this room knows. I wouldn't do it. Meaning, I know there's things available on the computer, there's CDs. I try to stay away from it. I like putting that quarter on the turntable.
Yeah.
In this case, I'll put the quarter on there, and this is 45 RPM. Still spinning. Did you run into any roadblocks when you were?
No, we didn't. It was a really, really easy process for us because right now in England, vinyl is becoming very popular again. And a lot of artists are choosing to use vinyl because it sounds great. And there's nothing like having this, right? It's like exciting when you pull it out the wrapper and you get the great artwork and they're collectible and they're special. And I think that's the difference. I love digital downloads as well, just because it means I can take my music anywhere. And
that's important.
I love music, and I just like, if I'm having a little crazy moment or I need to calm down or I just need a timeout, like I'll just put a tune on my phone and I'm like,
it's relaxed. Just tune in. Bob O'Brien, Teddy Smith. I think Teddy's trying to work his way up through the crowds on AM 930 WPAT, www.wpat930am.com. Instant text message 646-233-6610. Want to call us 646-792-3623. And we're also, it's all request show from Studio F at gmail.com. And you asked me how I remember that, right? There's no cue.
That was amazing.
And what's amazing is you and the music and vinyl. Now, getting to all these albums, thank you, Stu, for bringing them in. All the albums, have you listened to all the albums over the years? Have you been a part, have you been involved with any of the re-releases or anything that's going on?
I have listened to as many Monkee tunes as I think there is possible to listen to. I love the Monkees. I'm a huge fan. You know, they've had some of the best songwriters, greatest songwriters of all time, and that's something, you know, I'm a songwriter, and it's something that I find.
And I play every one of them, and it's just incredible. In fact, for Monday morning, as we always do at 3 o'clock, we have a request for the Last Train to Clarksville. So we're going to start the album, and we could be here forever and ever as well. And there's more. Now, is there any there was some talk as I got to the lobby this afternoon, there was some talk of some unreleased music. Is there anything being released or something never before released?
We are being sent bootlegs all the time, which I love. I don't really know, I don't think we're legally allowed to release those. But it's something we're discussing, releasing new music and, you know, getting the books reprinted and things like that. It's just, there's a process behind everything, obviously, because now everything has to be like formal and legalized. It's not like Dad can just be like, yeah, let's do it. So things take a little bit longer, but we're working on getting more stuff out there for people because we want to keep it going.
Well, we play Last Train to Clarksville. Let's get that turntable down. Give me a hand, put that quarter on there. Stay with me, Annabel. We'll be right back. All right, Teddy's in the building, they said, so if he comes right up...
Teddy, have them come.
Where
are you?
They actually asked me to pull Annabel because they have something they have to have her do, so can we do this really quick?
Okay.
Yes.
Coming in?
Absolutely.
We're interviewing Annabel. Bob is interviewing her right now.
Okay, we're going to go right back.
He's got a backup recorder, and then when you come in, I'm sure if there ain't enough time with her, there's other guests maybe you could interview, right? Okay. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
And that was The Last Train to Clarksville, the Monkees, song written by Boyce and Hart. And those two are, I don't know if you ever met them, they're two of my favorite writers. Last Train to Cold Gems record label, 33 RPM, and we still put that quarter on the turntable.
Beautiful.
Anyway, now, how can the fans get in touch with you? Because I know, hopefully you'll come back, because I know the reaction, you can see the phones over here, everything is lit up. It's just incredible.
Yeah, I want to come back soon. If people want me to come back, I'll come back. But people can get in touch online. My website is bluebellshouse.net. And all of our social media and everything is all /BlueBellsHouse. And we've got music, pictures, videos, you know, all the stuff.
And just give that out slowly for anybody that's grabbing a pen and saying, Bob and Annabel, you're going too quick.
It's bluebellshouse.net.
And Stu, did anybody want to ask a question?
Yeah, a question.
Sure, J.Petrecca.
How many episodes did you see of the TV show? How many times have you watched?
I can't answer that question. That's not answerable.
You watched it a number of times, right?
Grew up with it.
Did they ever release that like onto like a DVD set, like box set?
Yeah, there is DVD box sets, and you know you can get like the movie on DVD. I think everything's on DVD and digital now, right?
And do they have the Monkee convention every year over here?
No, not every year.
This is
I think the last
dedicated
one-
to your dad, the one,
This is, memorial. It's Monkees Convention / David T. Jones Memorial.
okay.
And I don't know if there's a plan. We've been asked so many times about if we're going to do it next year. We just don't know right now. We're just trying to get through this year, and
Is
then
there
we're
gonna
going to think
be-
about next year.
Is there going to be anything on a website where people could view the pictures and
Absolutely.
the performances from the
Well,
convention?
you know that it's live streaming right now online. I think at monkees.net. Possibly, I'm not sure if that's
And there's a
right.
phone number one of our social producers gave us, 866 Monkees, that you can get information.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's
Thank
for
you,
the
thank you.
convention. Yeah. And I think they're making a video. I can't be sure. I'm not sure, but I think they're making a video of the day.
How many requests you get overnight show for Daydream Believer?
Every night, we've got thousands. Stuart, you wanted to say, I know you got all these albums. You wouldn't be allowed in Studio F on the All Request Show with Teddy, and he's trying to get up through the crowd and stuff. What do you want to say? And thank you so much for coming with your wife today.
We'll make this number one.
Thank
With a
you.
bullet.
Thank
Right the
you.
hell out of it.
I'm
We're going
really,
to keep
really
playing it.
grateful.
Before we go, all I can say is thank you so much. And I know Teddy's trying to get through the crowd. I hope you come back. We're going to keep playing it, and we're going to email you and show you the results of
Thank you.
our All Request Show live. All Request Show continues on. Our very special driver guest, Teddy Smith, Bob O'Brien, Annabel Jones, and I hope to have you back soon.
Thank
you so
you.
much,
Thanks
and
so much.
have a great weekend. Perfect.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice one, guys.